We just spent 12 days on Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady for our honeymoon. And the big question everybody keeps asking us is, was it actually worth it? So in this video, we're giving you our completely honest review. The good, the bad, and the stuff we do differently. First thing you need to know, Virgin Voyages is adults only. 18 and up, no kids anywhere on the ship.
Which honestly, for a honeymoon was perfect. But even if you're not on a honeymoon, if you want a more grown-up, relaxed vibe, that's the whole thing here. And honestly, this was my favorite selling point because it made the entertainment a lot more enjoyable and comical.
We sailed round trip from Barcelona and hit Cannes, Palma de Mallorca, Ibiza, Ajaccio, Spezia and Civitavecchia. It was a Mediterranean itinerary.
And we'll be honest about pricing because everyone wants to know. Our 12-day cruise ran us around $7 grand Canadian for the two of us, not including flights.
And that was for an interior cabin. No window, no balcony. They wanted about $1,200 more for a window and around $2,000 more for a balcony at the time that we were booking.
So we skipped the upgrade. And spoiler, we'll tell you later whether that was the right call.
Let's talk about the room, because this is where people always want the truth.
It's a decent size for a cruise cabin. Having never been on a cruise, I was expecting smaller. The bed's comfy, you get good storage, drawers, baskets. We even asked for more hangers and they brought them, so shout out to that.
The coolest part is this tablet that controls everything. Lights, temperature, and it's got these mood settings. There's literally a hangover mode.
And a bridge cam you can put on the TV that shows the front of the ship. We love that and use it as a window simulator.
The bathroom though, it's pretty tight, but the waterfall shower head saved it.
And here's the honest bit about the no window thing. Did we miss it?
I mean, a little bit at first, but we genuinely spent almost no time in the room except to sleep or change. There is so much lounge space all over the ship that for us, saving the money was definitely the right move.
If you're someone who loves relaxing in your room with a view, spend the extra. If you're going to be out and about all day like us, save it. But I will say we had the best sleep of our lives without any sunshine peeking through.
Okay, now on to Teresa's favorite topic, the food. This is actually the reason we booked Virgin in the first place. And did it live up to the hype?
Honestly, it exceeded my expectations.
The big thing is all the sit-down restaurants are included, no extra charge, and there's a bunch of them.
Extra Virgin, the Italian spot, was one of our favorites. The pasta was top 5 of the whole trip.
Gumbe, the Korean barbecue, is a must for your first night. It's a shared table, so you actually get to meet people that may potentially be your cruise friends for the whole trip.
Test Kitchen is the weird, fancy, experimental one. It was fun to try once.
But it did leave us a bit hungry and looking for a snack after. And then there's the galley, basically a food hall that's open all day. Tacos, sushi, burgers, the cinnamon roll, and there's late night pizza until 2 a.m.
But since we're being honest, not everything was a home run. Pink Agave, the Mexican restaurant.
This was just a miss for us, but honestly, just because the other options were so good. Pink Agave just didn't wow us like the others.
I don't like that one.
Our favorite food for the entire trip was the basil chicken at Razzle Dazzle restaurant and the fried sweet potato at the LOL Supper Club. To this day, I still dream of these dishes.
Oh yeah. That is so good. I'll get 15 of these.
So overall in food, genuinely impressive. And the fact that it's all included is huge value. We didn't expect the quality we got from it being an all-inclusive.
We got beef Wellington.
Now, entertainment is where Virgin really goes all out.
Welcome, here's some shit you need to know. Don't be an asshole.
There's tons of shows in the Red Room. We saw Dual Reality, Untitled Dance Party, the LOL Supper Club, drag shows, live bands, trivia, couple games, all of it.
And then there's the famous Scarlet Night,
which is the big deck party. Everyone wears red, there's a whole performance, and the pool turns into basically a dance party.
I brought a red suit just for this cruise and jumped in the pool with my outfit. 10 out of 10 experience. That was definitely the highlight of the whole trip.
And there's also a casino if that's your thing.
And blackjack is my thing. Cost me a couple €100, but I won some back. Some nights it cost me a couple €100 and some nights I was up. So I'm gonna call that even.
We will not call it even.
Right, I'll call it a win. Now, let's talk ports and excursions, because this is where we have some real money-saving tips for you.
This part is more about the itinerary than the cruise line itself, but a couple of things really stood out.
Our single favorite day on the whole trip was actually an unplanned one. Porto Venere, near La Spezia.
We didn't research it, we just wandered off the ferry and stumbled onto this gorgeous swimming cove tucked into the rocks with local swimming.
Best day of the trip, and it cost us nothing, besides the ferry ticket. So sometimes the move is just to explore on your own.
On the flip side, here's a tip on the paid excursions.
One of the excursions we booked was a catamaran tour through Virgin in Ajaccio, $200 per person.
And honestly, it wasn't really worth it. It was basically 2 hours on a boat, then an hour to swim, and no real snorkeling tour like we expected.
You can find similar excursions way cheaper on sites like Get Your Guide.
But, and this is a big but, there is one really good reason to book through the cruise line.
If your cruise excursion runs late, the ship will not leave without you. They wait. If you book an outside tour and you're late getting back, the ship is gone and you're on your own.
The other reason is you meet other people from your ship on the cruise excursions, so you make friends you keep bumping into all week.
So it's a trade-off. Cheaper on your own, safer, and more social through the cruise. You decide what matters more to you.
We also did an excursion for the Cinque Terre stop, and just a tip, stick with your tour group for this one. We saw a couple actually miss their train stop and get separated, and we have no idea what happened to them.
Yeah, RIP to that couple. I know the ship will wait for the whole excursion to get back, but if your excursion gets back and you're not with it, I don't know what happens. Okay, now the big one. After all 12 days, is Virgin Voyages worth it?
For us, yes, 100%. The food being all included, the nonstop entertainment, the adults only vibe, the design of the ship, and the fact that we were genuinely never bored for 12 hours straight. It all added up to an incredible first cruise.
But we're not going to pretend it doesn't have its flaws. It's not perfect. Some meals were missed. The interior cabin bathroom is tiny. A couple of the excursions were not worth the price that we paid.
And the main pool is pretty small.
Even though the main pool is small, none of it outweighed how much fun we had.
This seriously turned us into cruise people. Denver actually said it might be his new favorite way to travel.
I did say that. I stand by that. I love the fact that the cruise ship moves throughout the night, so you wake up in a new location. It's the perfect balance between an all-inclusive resort and a traveling vacation.
So who is this cruise actually for? If you want a relaxed, grown-up, food and entertainment-focused trip with a fun, young-at-heart crowd, this is a strong yes from us.
If you're traveling with kids, this is not the one. Remember, it's adults only.
And if a tiny bathroom or a small pool is a deal breaker for you, just go in knowing that.
But for us, we would do it again in a heartbeat.
So that's our completely honest take on Virgin Voyages. If this helped you out at all, do us a huge favor and hit the like button and subscribe. We've got a full day-by-day series covering every single port on this channel.
Just click our link down in the description for that playlist. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.
Bye.